Okay, this is Unit 6 Review Part 2. Number 7 says, is the sequence 4, 10, 24, 62.5, and 125 a geometric sequence? Explain. So the easiest way to do that is you're going to take 10 divided by 4. See what you get. You're going to take 25 divided by 10. 62.5 divided by 25, and see if it's all the same. If it's the same thing, then it's going to be geometric. So 10 divided by 4 is 2.5. 25, not 28, 25 divided by 10 is 2.5. And then 62 divided by 25, 62.5 divided by 25 is also 2.5. So yes, common ratio of 2.5. All right, so what are the explicit and recursive formulas for the sequence 400, 100, 25, 6.25, etc.? So we need to remember what our formulas are. So I'm going to put explicit right here under the explicit. So we have G sub n equals G sub 1 times R to the n minus 1 power, where recursive is G sub 1, is that your first term, and then G sub n equals R times G sub n minus 1. So the first thing we need to do is find our first term. That is 400. Now I need to find my common ratio. So again, the easiest way to do that is to just I'm going to take the second number, 100, divided by the first number, and I get 0.25, which is also 1/4. If I multiplied that by 100, I should get 25. I do. So my common ratio is 1/4. So for my explicit formula, I have G sub n equals 400, that's my first term, times 1/4 to the n minus 1 power. My recursive would be G sub 1 equals 400, and then G sub n equals 1/4 times G sub n minus 1. Now, the explicit formula for a geometric sequence is G sub n equals 4 times 5 to the n minus 1 power. What is the recursive formula? So first we just got to label these things. First term is 4. Common ratio is 5. And then the recursive, I'd have G sub 1 equals 4. G sub n equals 5 times G sub n minus 1. Now, for number 10, it says the recursive formula for a geometric sequence is A sub n equals 1/3 A sub n minus 1, with the initial value of A sub 1 equals 81. What is the explicit formula for the sequence? So I know this is my first term, this is my ratio. So I have G sub n equals 81 times 1/3 to the n minus 1 power. All right, so number 11 says, how does the graph of the function g of x equals 2 to the x minus 5 differ from the graph of g of x equals 2x? So first of all, you need to remember your f of x function equals a times b to the x minus h plus k. Okay, remember that a is your initial or your y-intercept. H is your horizontal shift, and it's the opposite, and K is your vertical shift. So looking at this, I know that everything's the same, but it says minus 5. So I'm going to have, it's going to shift down 5 units. So if I go to my Desmos and I first graph 2 to the x power, and then I graph 2 to the x power, 2 to the x power minus 5. You can see that it shifts, let me scroll in, it shifts 5 units down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, now let's look at this one. How does the graph of the function g of x, 4x plus 3, differ from the graph of g of x equals 4 to the x power? Well, again, that is opposite. So it says plus 3, so I'm going to shift left 3. Now I can again go to my Desmos, and I can do 4 to the x power, and then this would be 4 to the x power. And if you do this in Desmos, you have to put parentheses around that, otherwise it won't count it. Plus 3, I gotta get rid of the rest of that. As you can see, your intercept shifted to the left 1, 2, 3 units. Okay. All right. So determine the transformation from f of x to g of x from the graph. All right. So to start with here, we need to determine our y-intercept. So it's going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I believe it's going to go over 1 to the right. Down 9. That's a definite. I would also give you to the right 1. Oh, down 9. Okay, so this is write the exponential function in y equals a bx form that represents the graph. So I'm going to first look, this is my y-intercept, which is 0, 8. And then I'm going to find my another point, because I have right now y equals a b to the x power. So right now I have y, there we go. I have y equals a is 8, b to the x power. I need to find what b is. So I have to put another point in for x and y. The easiest is when x is 1. So I'm going to plug 1, 4 into this right here. So I'm going to have 4 equals 8b to the first power. Well, b to the first power is just b. So 4 equals 8b. Divide by 8, 1/2 equals b. So my answer here would be y equals 8 times 1/2 to the x power. I hope this helps.